similar profile. So to see more of that explosiveness of Absa against, you know, a faster character, and just seeing how they play around that. And right off the bat, we're seeing a way more aggressive style of Absa, I feel like, coming out from VerbalFlashbang. Like, he just ran straight in, did 40 damage off melee attacks.
Yeah.
He's starting to bring it back, and then, you know, this is the real question is, like, you know, Absa's recovery has so much distance to it, but it's not particularly fast, so whether or not DoctorHu can successfully maintain advantage after getting him off stage is going to be really critical, I think, to actually making those stocks count. So far, you know, resetting back to neutral, they're both extremely even in percent. And how do you... Yep. Good wait. That was
my god.
So good there by VerbalFlashbang.
Patient.
Waited out the wall cling, made DoctorHu scared to go back on stage because he was threatening Thunderline with that cloud there. And then, you know, called him with the up smash, but DoctorHu immediately answering back there with touched him off the side of the up air. Now he's, you know, packing on damage, got him stuck on a platform.
Yeah, VerbalFlashbang not afraid to just kind of back up and just get a lot of space. Just even though Ori can also just threaten from really anywhere across the stage, just because of how fast they are, like VerbalFlashbang seems kind of pretty well prepared for this.
Yeah, so far he's doing a great job, and he's been calling out a lot of, you know, he's already jump in and reacts with an F tilt to catch him coming in with a nair or a forward air, things like that. So he's doing a good job of playing that defensive game, but like you said, Ori just covers so much space so quickly that it could be tough here for DoctorHu to actually keep getting in, and for specifically VerbalFlashbang has to keep him out, right? And that's going to be death off the top, no questions asked. This has been super back and forth so far, but I feel like in terms of actually taking the stocks, it's been VerbalFlashbang taking the first stock, so DoctorHu really needs to find his rhythm here if he wants to change that before this game ends. Up there, up tilt, great combo, and then the DI there by VerbalFlashbang stopping him from getting another up air or even a bash.
Bash, yeah.
Speaking of, yep, that's the problem. You know, we saw that first stock, VerbalFlashbang held out on the up air, died off the side at pretty low percent, held in on the up air on last stock, got bashed. So DoctorHu playing that mix up perfectly.
Yep.
And it looks like VerbalFlashbang's gonna run it straight back. You know, obviously a super close game, so I don't think the stage was really the issue there.
No, I mean the platforms kind of help again give that space, gives you a place to retreat to when they actually go towards one of the edges, and it just being a wide open space also makes it that Ori doesn't have a platform to kind of camp you on in the center of stage, right? Like you can have just that large open airspace and you can kind of see any of their approaches coming.
Yeah. And something I do want to go back to just at the very beginning of the game, I feel like we're seeing a lot more comfort from DoctorHu in neutral. Literally started that game by reading an F tilt from Absa and just taking to the platform, approaching straight over the F tilt. So really abusing Ori's speed there to make this difficult for VerbalFlashbang to keep him out.
Oh, nice pick up off the sign. A little early with that F strong.
Just takes the down smash, you know, not gonna kill, but taking damage, still keeping VerbalFlashbang off stage here. And at some point, you know, eventually Absa does have to land, but certainly not making it easy for him.
Thunderline? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I was sitting there and I was like, I know he's gonna rip it, the question is just when, but
yeah.
I mean, once you're in the air, it can be tough to avoid, so I feel like DoctorHu maybe also saw it coming, but, you know, wasn't quite able to get out of the way in time.
Yep.
Now he's... Yeah, that's
oh my god, what a cheeky little down tilt. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, there's the, you know, there's the bomb going off, and then if you dodge that, you just hit wall cling next to a down tilt, so...
Yeah.
Really good position there with some VerbalFlashbang.
Yeah, I mean, especially working around the fact that, you know, Ori can use bash to stall, can wall clang, all that, but just like, no, I'm going to cover the ledge for as long as possible.
Yeah. And I get another batch there, but, you know, nowhere near the percent or the positioning you need to take it, as opposed to this one, which very much will. And that stock, I mean, they came into it pretty even, and it was all DoctorHu on that second stock, so We need something here from Flashbang. Either a way stronger punish game or just keeping up these edge guards. But right now it just feels like he's getting openings, but they're not converting nearly as much. Whereas when DoctorHu is hitting him, sometimes he will just die.
Right. Yeah, it was starting to work a lot more in the first game of just playing a lot more patient and neutral heavy and just stray hits. But now that DoctorHu is starting to actually get more of a feel for the punish game and is recognizing the DI habits that Flashbang has, right? Like that was almost a faster version to seal it.
Yeah, and again, that was another situation where he clearly was just like, I've seen you do this opening a lot, which is just back up F tilt. So when I see you back up, I'm going to assume the F tilt's coming and jump over it. And he's getting this huge reward for it, now almost lapping him in percent. So he has to make this back again, but yeah, not quite the same checkmate position we saw in game 1 with the cloud near ledge. And avoids the Thunderline that time. This is looking so good for DoctorHu, and that's it. Yeah, great adaptation there, from a really close game 1 to slowly pulling ahead in that game 2 and just holding a lead for the entire rest of the game.
Yeah, good stuff to DoctorHu. Moving on.
Yeah, and so moving on to winners round 2, we're starting to get into the sets that are a little more competitive. We've got Heels Good versus Half Step. So we're going to see Cell versus Palm. Kind of an odd matchup, but should be an exciting one, I think. Heels Good, definitely a very strong Self player. So we're going to be starting out here on Crystal Oasis, which is that's the 4